Welcome to Behind the Mic with AudioFile magazine. I'm Joe Reed, and today I have a new co-pilot, Alex Richey, and today is her first podcast with us, though she's a longtime contributor to AudioFile. Alex, welcome.
Hello.
Alex, tell us just a little bit more about you.
All right. So I've been doing reviews for AudioFile since 2019. So I've been with the magazine for a while. I actually write some content articles for the website. So if you've ever checked out an article about horror or fantasy or sci fi, that might have been me. I'm also a librarian.
So, books are your thing.
Absolutely.
Mine as well. So, what audiobook are you bringing to our attention today?
So today we're going to talk about Heavenly Tyrant by Xiran Zhao.
And who narrated it?
This is narrated primarily by Rong Fu, and we've also got Derek Kwan in the beginning and the end as Qin Zheng.
And tell me about the book. It's a fantasy?
So, mostly a sci fi. This is the second audiobook in the Iron Widow series, a sci fi reimagining of China's only female emperor, featuring giant transforming mech robots called chrysalises. So, book one introduced the dystopian world of Huaxia, where male and female co pilots fight aliens, frequently resulting in the deaths of female pilots. So, both Zetian's need for vengeance and her immense fortitude keep her alive.
I think with Emily Connolly, we talked about book one.
Yes, I remember that episode.
Yeah. Is book two a satisfactory sequel? Sequels are often hard.
Yes. So, book two starts with Zetian awakening the centuries old emperor from cryogenic sleep. And so now that he's back in power with Zetian at his side, he plots a complete overhaul of Huaxia to eliminate corruption and misogyny. And despite sharing that same goal, Zetian isn't satisfied with a forced marriage to a man she basically despises.
So that's kind of a twist. It seems very different from the first book, is it?
Yes. So the first book was a lot of action, and book two has plenty of that, but also a lot of political intrigue that the first book didn't have. So this book really dives into political theory and revolution, but Rong Fu is there the entire time, staying incredibly enthusiastic and engaging, especially as the characters are bantering back and forth.
And how is Derek Kwan used?
So Derek Kwan is used at the very beginning and the very end. He introduces us to Qin Zheng's perspective.
Okay. And do we have an audio clip, correct?
Yes, we do. So we're going to listen to Derek Kwan as Emperor Qin Zheng as he laments that he has to relinquish leadership of Huaxia to others while he waits in cryogenic sleep for the cure to his terminal illness.
Okay, this is Heavenly Tyrant, book two, and it's written by Xiran Zhao, and it's narrated by Rong Fu with Derek Kwan, and we're going to be hearing Derek Kwan.
He was showing symptoms of the most aggressive form of flower pox. He had mere days before his organs began liquefying right in his body. A cure would not be produced within days. Silently, he cursed the gods. Even after he had resumed tribute to them, they would not respond to his requests for dialogue. His sole remaining option was this audacious attempt to freeze himself in time. 师傅, Qin Zheng said in a smaller voice than he had used in years. It pained him to leave Huaxia in the hands of others, but he could scarcely hold on to his existence, much less his empire. Do not let them wake me until a cure is made, no matter how long it takes.
So I understand we are limited in what excerpts we can use, and it's really too bad that we have Derek Kwan in this excerpt when it's Rong Fu who really carries the book. It's a 21-hour book, so why don't you fill us in a little bit more about Rong Fu's performance, because she really is carrying this.
She really has to step it up for this book because Qin Zheng has multiple accents. Primarily when she's voicing him, she uses that British accent that you heard from Derek.
Yeah.
And that really enhances just how out of place and absolutely out of time he is compared to all the other characters.
And how is she with that narrative thread?
So she is using a variety of voices to make sure everyone's easily distinguishable. And she's doing a good job of bringing the old characters in with the new ones that we get to meet. And absolutely just keeps your attention the entire time because of just how interesting she makes everything sound.
Okay, and that's 21 hours. That's a lot of time, but it sounds like you enjoyed every hour of it.
I loved this book.
That is Heavenly Tyrant. It's written by Xiran Zhao, and it's read by Rong Fu with Derek Huan. Well, Alex, thank you so much, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
See you then.
Okay. Support for Behind the Mic comes from Thomas Nelson, publisher of the new riveting Sanctuary series, starting with Book 1, Ambush, by best-selling author Colleen Coble, and narrated by Karen Peaks, available everywhere you get your audiobooks. I'm Jo Reed. Talk to you tomorrow.